Hello beautiful souls, I hope you all are doing great. If you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future videos. And before I begin this video, I would like you all to watch my commonly asked questions, my video on commonly asked questions on Reiki, which you will find in the Reiki playlist. There I have discussed about a few common things, of course, like the doubts which you have, like are the results guaranteed, and what to expect during the sessions. Does Reiki have any side effects? And how long should you take a particular Reiki therapy? And lot many other stuffs. Basically, common doubts of you all. Right? So it is applicable to each and every spiritual healing, not necessarily limited to Reiki, but yeah, of course, it is limited. It is applicable to all types of spiritual healings, right? So please go and watch that because that will be applicable to today's video also. Now, today we are going to talk about Twin Flame Reiki. So, before I tell you what I do in this therapy and what is done in this therapy, of course, I would like you all to know what Twin Flames are. And many of you who are watching this video, of course, you have an idea of that. And that's why you're watching this video, right? But for those who do not know who Twin Flames are and what kind of healing this is, um, Twin flames are basically another half of your soul. We all are born from the universe, right? Our soul is basically a fragment of the energy of the universe, right? So there is a fragment which incarnates in a physical body, and that is you, right? Sometimes for highly evolved souls, highly evolved beings, this soul, this fragment splits further into two halves and goes into two different bodies, two different physical bodies, incarnates as two different people, and these two people are twin flames of each other, right? So this is what twin flames are. So ethically, of course, they are one soul, right? They are you and you are they are your other half, and of course their higher self is the same. So this is why they are always connected. Maybe physically they are apart from each other, but ethically they are always one. And this is the reason why twin flames go through extreme roller coaster of emotions. Because in order for them to come into union, it is extremely important for them to resolve all their karmas, all their negative belief systems, basically just become pure enough so that to come into union. Because the purpose of soul splitting into two halves and incarnating as twin souls is because it wants to gather and gain more and more experience so that it can evolve faster. I'm really sorry for my stammering. I don't know what is happening to me today. So that it can evolve faster, and of course it can fulfill its mission, its purpose of coming on the physical plane, and upon completing, just uniting with each other, and that's all. The purpose of incarnation is done. They just merge into the universe if they want to. Yeah. So, in order to come into union, it's extremely important for them to complete their mission, resolve all the things, because that is going to be their final incarnation when they unite. And after that, it's only moksha for them. So, of course, they have to complete all the things which they have gained here, which they have um, like formed their belief patterns about in the physical plane. They have to heal from the wounds, they have to heal their inner child, their shadow aspects, they have to heal their karmic baggages. So basically they have to prepare themselves for moksha upon completing their specific soul purpose and their life purpose. And for doing this, of course, it requires a lot of efforts, and once you do that, that is the time when you come into union, right? And for most of people, of course, if they unless they decline that, for most of the souls it is their final incarnation, right? So of course, in twin flame reiki, I help you all to resolve your karmic patterns, to heal your shadow self, to heal your inner child, and to heal all the negative belief patterns and all the negative experiences and wounds which you have been carrying. And of course, I provide reiki to make the union faster, to bring the divine timing of union faster, because it is such a pure connection that everything, of course, everything happens in divine timing, not only for twin flames but for everyone. But in this case, it's strictly divinely guided connection. So with healing, all the blockages will be cleared, and of course, divine timing will get postponed. So this is what I do in this therapy. Now, talking about few myths on twin flames. It is not necessary that you know who your twin flame is, because many twin flames, first of all, this is a very rare connection. Not every soul splits into halves, right? Not everyone is a twin soul. Number two, Even if, let's say, that you have a twin soul, it is not necessary that you have met your person, because many times only one soul chooses to incarnate and the other one remains in the spiritual realm and guides them from there, because they are ethically connected. Or sometimes they incarnate in different physical plane, you incarnate in different physical plane. Or let's say, even if they incarnate at the same time in the same physical plane, but sometimes they do not meet each other for their entire life, because divine timing has not come, they are not yet prepared. And for those who meet each other, they keep on separating because of the intensity of baggages which they have been carrying, right? And this is why it's a push and pull game, and it's extremely painful for them, because due to their connection with each other, they are brought back together. They just like magnets, they are attracted towards each other, but because of the baggages, they get separated again, right? And our healing helps in this. So let's say if you don't know who your twin flame is, if you haven't met them, if let's say if they are in some other place, or let's say if they are in some different plane, or you do not even know if you have a twin flame or not, even then this reiki will help you come in union with yourself. If you're feeling any kind of void, any kind of incompletion, or maybe you search for someone to complete you or something to complete you, then you would need twin flame healing, of course, because it works on the etheric level. It clears blockages, doesn't matter whether two people are born in the same plane or not, or are incarnated or not, but it heals the blockages, and you will feel the change, as if this void is just this void is getting removed. This feeling of completion will follow you. You'll feel happy with yourself, you'll feel complete with yourself, you'll be filled with self love, because that is one of the core factors of twin flame. Unless you love yourself, of course you cannot expect your other half to love you, right? So this is what we do. I tried explaining this deep topic in a simpler form, but still, if you have any doubts, please feel free to comment below. I'll be more than happy to assist you there. So this is what I do in Twinflame Reiki, whether they have incarnated or not. I will, with the therapy, I try to clear all the blockages, all the negativities, make you come in union with yourself first, and then, of course, with your twin flame, be it etherically or be it in the physical plane, if they have incarnated with you, right? All the blockages will be removed, and divine timing will come faster. So this is what I do in Twin Flame Reiki. A few common myths which I would like to talk about in flames is, apart from this incarnation thing, is that they are not necessarily from opposite gender. Sometimes they choose same gender, like male, male, female, female, and they are not necessarily your romantic partner, right? Of course, there's this different intensity of connection, but the relationship, the connection is not always romantic. Number three, even if you know who your twin flame is, but unless divine timing comes, if you try to get into your union, if you try to get into union without clearing the blocks, again, separation is bound to happen. And the final myth is that you have only one twin flame. No, it's not always the case. Sometimes a soul splits into more than two halves, right? It happens very rarely, but yes, it does happen. So these are few common myths on twin flames. And to have more idea on what twin flames are, I would like all of you to subscribe or visit my other channel, that is the Divine Blessing, where I discuss about various spiritual topics, and of course twin flames are one of them. Yeah. So this is all for today's topic. Any doubts from your side are most welcome. Any suggestions are most welcome. Any healthy criticism is most welcome. There's always a room for improvement for all of us, right? So take care, stay blessed. Till we meet again.